This is our family's pirate adventure. On this swaying ship, each character finds their place. I dreamed that my husband and I were planning a theatrical performance. The story was pirate-themed and required a pirate ship setting. We found a restaurant designed like a pirate ship. The rough wooden planks, barrels, and life rings made it feel as if we were truly standing on a deck at sea. My husband, our two daughters, Claire and Ingrid, and I were all part of the performance. We also recruited 3 temporary actors to play the pirate captain and sailors. Their movements were still a bit awkward. A female actor wearing a pink, fluffy dress joined the adventure as well. At first, everyone was unsure of their roles and lines. We set up a canvas stage so that the sea breeze seemed to pass through the scene. Suddenly, someone shouted,
"It's raining outside! Water is leaking in!"
The entire set began to sway left and right like a ship at sea. And I thought, this feels incredibly realistic. Before the performance began, I took out a disposable camera, wanting to capture this precious moment. The flash went off a moment too late. It was set on a timer. I quickly turned it off, afraid of missing these fleeting scenes. I asked my husband if he could help take photos, but he said he was busy directing and couldn't be distracted. I thought to myself, this is such a rare experience. How unfortunate not to leave any record. As showtime approached, a sizable audience gathered. The atmosphere felt a bit dry, as if something was missing. I found the speakers and pressed play.
Hi-ho! 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 Hi-ho!
I noticed my younger daughter, Ingrid. Her role was to quietly stay in the corner. The pirate captain and sailors stepped onto the stage.
We're setting sail. Let's see what treasures we can plunder today.
Then, somehow, the story took an unexpected turn. Why was the pirate captain going on a matchmaking adventure? He began teasing 2 of the temporary female actors. Although the performance was stiff at first, it gradually loosened up. Soon, everyone was fully immersed and having fun. I noticed my husband handing the disposable camera to one of the female actors. When I checked the photos later, I panicked. He seemed to have taken random shots. During rehearsals, Claire had been shy and hesitant to perform. But during the actual show, she stood confidently and shone. Her improvised interaction with the captain felt natural and perfectly in sync. Watching my children grow, I felt a deep emotion that was hard to put into words. Ingrid didn't say much, but her presence made the stage feel complete. The swaying ship seemed to remind me that life itself is unstable and ever-changing. Completing this work together as a family felt like a rare and meaningful adventure. Suddenly, I realized I was on this ship too. I wasn't just observing, I was part of the performance. All the actors found their rhythm, and the pirate theater became lively and joyful. The story moved toward an unexpected ending. The moment the captain looked at Claire, it was as if a light turned on the stage. Her courage was seen at that very moment. My husband lifted Ingrid into his arms, and she finally became part of the story. In that instant, I felt that our family was no longer scattered. We were gathered on the same ship. The stage lights grew warmer, and the pirate song played again, this time full of life. Laughter and thunderous applause filled the space, and everything felt lighter. The ship continued to sway, and my heart swayed with it. But this time, it was happiness.
Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.
We sang the same song, our hearts tightly connected by the melody. At last, I was no longer just the one taking pictures. I had become an actor on the stage of my own life. The story ended, but the real voyage had only just begun. This dream felt like a family pirate adventure. The swaying ships symbolized life's uncertainty and challenges, while rehearsals and improvisation represented our ability to adapt to the unknown and find our own rhythm. The moment the captain favored Claire reflected a time when courage and confidence were finally seen. Ingrid's quiet participation reminded me that even silence has its own value. The entire dream portrayed family relationships, role identity, and how harmony can be found within chaos. The story ends, but the real journey has just begun. In this adventure, we have seen family, courage, and love